what time is on the board right now? Remember, I'm not good with names yet, so I'm just going to try to point to you, okay? Think your hand was first. What time do we have?
It is 12:45.
Very good. Okay. Remember, we have our hour hand and our minute hand. Why is my hour hand getting close to that 1? Why wouldn't it just be on top of that 12 right there?
Because, like, if it was 12:30, the hour hand would be in the middle. And whenever the minute hand moves, the hour hand moves to where it is.
Okay. So we're already past half of the hour, right? And that's why our hour hand is getting either is going to be in the middle or closer to that 1, right? Because we're at 12:45, so we're getting closer to that 1 o'clock hour. Very good. Who can tell me what elapsed time is? We discussed it yesterday.
How much time has passed?
How much time has passed between a starting point and an end point? Sometimes an end point and a beginning point. And that's what we're going to look at today. Okay, so again, we're going to, like I said, we're going to be calculating this time. What is something that you have used before in math that helps you add?
And calculator.
Yes, we can use a calculator, but what's something else? It's also known as a diagram or a graphic organizer. Maybe? You know me, you had your hand up. What else can we use? There's one right at the top of the room. What is it? A number line. Very good. So we're going to use a number line today. That's one of the easiest ways that we can use to calculate the elapsed time. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that today, okay? Sally is baking some cookies. She puts them in the oven at 11:45. Okay? If the cookies have to cook for 30 minutes, what time does the cookies need to come out of the oven? So let's all do it on the number line together, okay? So we're starting here at 11:45. Now on a number line, sometimes you will skip count by 5s, right? Sometimes 10, sometimes ever how much you need it to be, correct? Okay. So if we need it to cook for 30 minutes, do you think we need to do by 5s or by 10s? Let's do it by 10s. Okay, we'll do it by 10s then. So what's going to be my next 10?
11:55.
Okay. My next one?
12:45.
My next?
12:15.
And the next one?
12:25.
And let's do one more for good measure.
12:35.
12:35. Okay. Can everybody see that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we started, she put the cookies in the oven at 11:45 and it needs to cook for 30 minutes. So let's count on our number line. How many is this?
10.
How many is this?
15.
20. How many is this?
30.
30. So what is my time?
12:15.
She needs to take the cookies out at
12:15.
12:15. Very good. Bryce needs to be at school to eat breakfast by 7:30 a.m. It takes him 45 minutes to get to school. Pretty good time. What time would he have to leave his house to get to school on time to eat breakfast? So we're going to figure out how much time we need to allow. What time he needs to leave his house in order to get to school on time, okay? So let's use another number line. You want to come up to the number line for me? No? Alright, you want to try? So if it's going to take him 45 minutes to get to school, do you think we need to kind of count by maybe 5s or 10s? You want to try 10s? Let's try 10s. You want to do it by 10s? Okay. So right here. Well, where do you think we need to start this number line at?
The beginning.
The end.
The end. Very good. So right down here, we're going to start at 7:30. There you go. Okay. So we're going to do it by 10s, they said, okay? So we're going to go back. What would be going backwards 10 minutes? What time would that be? 7:20. Okay, going back another 10 minutes, what would that be?
7:10.
10. Okay, another 10 minutes.
6.
7. Very good. All right, now it's going 10 minutes?
6:40.
Okay, and let's do one more for good measure. So back in another 10 minutes.
6:30.
6:30. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we're starting at 7:30. This is what time he needs to be at school. We need to make sure he leaves his house 45 minutes before then, okay? So let's count back. So this would be, how many minutes would that be? 10 minutes. This?
10 minutes.
Here? Go ahead. You can write 10 on there. Okay. Alright, so I'm at 40, but I need 45. So what are we going to do now on our number line? On our number line? We're at 650 and 640. So what will we need to do?
So you have to go back half.
Halfway, that's right. Because what's going to be the halfway time? Because half of 10 is?
5.
Okay, so we're going to have 5 minutes right here. So in between 640 and 650, what's in between those two times?
6:45.
6:45. So have we got our 45 minutes? Is he leaving on time to get to class or to school by 7:30? So he needs to leave at what time?
6:45.
6:45. Very good. Thank you. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to pretend like he's going to pay them and like they're clocking in and out. How many of you have heard your parents talking about having to clock in and out of work every day? So y'all know what I'm talking about.
My dad.
What I have here is called the COWS time card, okay? You're going to stay in your groups, and what we're going to do is each group is going to be assigned a cow name, okay? All right, and if you notice, this first time in this first column, this is when they clocked in, okay? In the last column, this is when they clocked out. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how much time has elapsed from the time that they clocked in to the time that they clocked out. But the cows, we're going to say, can only work 8 hours a day, okay? So if one of these cows has worked over 8 hours, then we're going to have to say that he's not going to get paid for that day because he didn't do what he was told to do. He or she, okay? Sound good? All right, now on your scratch paper, I want everybody in your group to use your scratch paper. I want to see a number line on everybody's paper in the group, okay? And at the end, I'm going to have one person, the group leader, to come up and they're going to do their number line on the board, okay? And we're going to help explain to everybody how we got, how much time was elapsed between the two times, okay? I want y'all to be respectful and listen up, okay? When this person's up here doing their number line, I want y'all to pay attention because I want y'all to interact to make sure y'all are checking her, okay? Y'all are checking their group to make sure that they got this correct, okay? All right, so Winifred clocked in at 4:30 a.m. and clocked out at 1 p.m. Okay? She's going to do a number line. Now, y'all pay very, very close attention, and let's see how they use their number line. Did they start with hours? Did they start with 30 minutes? Did they start with 5 minutes? Let's see what they chose. I think she chose hours.
Because that's a long time.
It's easier to get there.
It's easier to get there. We chose an interval that was easier to get there. Now, let's pay attention right here at the end. She's going by hours, but she's got to get from 12:30 to 1. So, instead of doing hours this time, what do you think she needs to do?
30.
She did. She went to 30. So, 30 minutes. There you go. She's going to go ahead and write that up there so it doesn't confuse her later on how much she did. Count with it. Let's see how long it took. How much time was elapsed from 4:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours and 30 minutes. So group 1, the cow named Winifred, worked over by how many minutes? 30 minutes. I got you. Y'all are thinking really, really smart with these number lines. Group 4's cow's name up here at the board, okay? Their cow started at 6:45 a.m. and clocked out at 12:30 p.m. Let's see how much time has elapsed. So again, we're probably going to start with hours, right? That's just the easiest way to do it since we have so many hours that we're counting. What's another way to say 6:45 a.m.? Go ahead, you can go ahead and tell me. I was going to ask some questions. Yes. Very good. What's another way that we can say 12:30 p.m.?
30 minutes past 12.
Or
Half past 12.
very good. Bailey. Where's Bailey? Bailey. Okay. So if we were going to draw 6:45 a.m. on a clock, where would my hour hand? Where would it need to be closer to? The 6 or the 7?
7.
The 7. Very good. Because why? We're at 6:45. You want to popcorn over to somebody? Let them help you?
Lily.
Lily.
Because we're already half past 6, so and when we were at half past 6, we were in the middle of the 6 and the 7, and now we're more than half past 6, so we're going to be, it's going to be more than half.
Very good. Very, very good. What y'all should do is we're going to have an exit pass.
I did this.
These aren't like your normal exit passes. This is what I'm doing as an exit pass. On your number line that you did with your group, go ahead and put your name at the top and pass those in, because I'm going to collect those. And girls, on your exit passes, when you get finished with that, go ahead and put it, you can turn it in that back table where I normally sit, and then I want y'all to get started on your homework and your workbooks. It's lesson 12.9, okay? If you need help, raise your hand and we'll do a small group in the back, okay? But I think y'all got it down pat. Everybody have an exit pass. Okay. Alright, then all eyes should be on your exit pass and all mouths should be closed working on your exit pass or your homework.